Good day, beautiful people, citizens of our beautiful nation, Zimbabwe. It's always a pleasure to come and speak to you, even through our hardships. I was just listening to, I watched a video from Mr. Nick Mangwana. And I have a brother also who has been talking about it, Kennedy. It's so sad that Nick has an opening remark of saying Gavaroe, beat them up. Truly and speaking, you advocate against people that stand peacefully holding a flag and say they're inciting violence. And you stand in your Congress and start off by opening up the remarks by saying Gavaroe. Who's inciting violence? The ones that are holding the flag, the ones that are speaking up against what is happening in Zimbabwe, the injustice. That's the injustice that we're talking about. When we hold a flag and we rightfully walk on the streets of Zimbabwe, or when we speak out on the social media, and then you call us terrorists. You say that we are against, in fact, we're inciting violence. But you rightfully say that. This government of yours has made people disappear. This government of yours has made people being beaten up, left for dead. And those are just people that speak out, that also put the word of God, which has a peaceful message to it. And you say that's violence. So when you say Ngavaroe, beat them up, what are you saying? What are you inciting? Nick Mangwana, you stay in the UK apparently. I don't know if you stay in or you walk around in a glass bowl that's bulletproof, unbreakable. I think maybe it's time that we started bringing out what you bring out to us. I think maybe it's time that you know that the people of Zimbabwe are not scared anymore, especially us, the young people. I rightfully heard that you've got organizations even in the United States, the UK, and which is one of them what you represent. You know what? Maybe if you want to attack the diasporans, start off by where they are. Say Ngavarowe tiripo and see what happens. Let's see kuti ndiana norowa wacho. Why is it ZANU-PF you say one thing but you mean the other? Why should it always be about you and not about the people? You see, this is what people are tired of. This is what we do not want anymore. Being intimidated. Being told that we do not belong in our own country. The time has come, ladies and gentlemen of ZANU-PF, Mugabe followers, that we're not going to accept this anymore. we rallying up to 2008. As for me, I want to see the day that you're overthrown by the vote, so that you understand that you people that went to war do not hold the country at ransom at whatsoever if you say you fought for the freedom of the Zimbabwean child. When you raised up this flag, it was for the people, it was not for you. It was not for you to hold the country at ransom. It was not for you to steal the country resources. As the people of Zimbabwe would have gladly rewarded you immensely for the work well done. We still go back to the legacy that now, what is the legacy that you have? What is the seed that you have planted in the child of Zimbabwe? It's so sad to hear that you sit in a political forum and you start off by opening remarks of saying Gavarowe. Is this the Zimbabwe that you want, that you always want to intimidate us? We grew up after 1980, so we were very young. But we've also learned to be fathers that appreciate our children's well-being. We enjoy our children taking center stage. It's amazing when I watch my kids doing something and I say, wow, this is what I am and this is what I brought into the world. So is the discipline, so is the education, so is the leadership that I would also want them to have. But you guys just take us for granted. You've taken us as fools, as sheep. We follow everything that you do. No, ZANU-PF, enough is enough. I think you've enjoyed. You've taken all the wealth. So be it. But let us start again. We want to start again as a cohesive Zimbabwean, where everybody has a meaning, where everybody has a voice. If you say Ngavarowe, oh, listen, come back to the UK, come back to the United States and speak out. Make a rally where you invite us young Zimbabweans and say Ngavarowe and see what happens to you. Because we are tired of this. We're tired of the intimidation and we're not going to take it anymore. And it's time, the children of Zimbabwe, that you wake up and say, enough is enough. Platform has been made that we can speak out. Let's start speaking out. Let's make our voices be heard. Let's rally ourselves to be prepared for 2018. We've got different forums of political people that are coming in. Different people, new blood. Let's rally behind that. I'm not asking you who to choose for or who to go for. But what I'm saying is, can't we have a brand new start to Zimbabwe where we're not intimidated like this? Where they think they can tell us that we can be beaten. Are we their children? I am not a child of ZANU-PF, but I am a child of Zimbabwe. I believe in the power of the nation and what we can bring back to the country. I believe in the one Zimbabwe that I've lived in from 1973 up to today. What is happening to Zimbabwe right now we're going towards Christmas. How many of you can afford basic commodities? It's so sad. It hurts me when I talk about my country. It hurts me to see what it has become, and we just let it pass by. Children of Zimbabwe, I no longer talk about the people that are over 60 and above. I'm talking over 60 and below. Is this where we want to be? Is this the country that you once knew? It's about time, Zimbabwe. Let's wake up, let's rally behind, and let's see all this that's happening and that's being said, and not take it with a blind eye. Let's stop being intimidated. It's time for Zimbabweans to wake up. They say kuti jongwe rinokukurudza makuseni. Ndiro jongwe racho ravaitaura saka rakukurudza rinokukurudza risingamutse vana vedu here veZimbabwe. We are the kids of Zimbabwe. We are the ones that the cock raises up for in the morning as the sun shines to tell us to wake up. Zimbabwe, you are the children. Stop being intimidated by this foolishness. It has ruined us. It has no food on the table. It has no jobs. And education system is now going to shit. Wake up, Zimbabwe. Thank you.